Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel of Pabbly, your one-stop solution for business automation and growth. And today I am going to demonstrate how you can create an amazing integration between Google Sheets and Airtable with the help of Pabbly Connect, wherein whenever any new row will get added to your Google Sheets, a record will automatically get created in your Airtable account. And the best part is that I have created this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you are ready to learn how you can also create such an amazing automation, then let's just jump right onto my screen. Alright, so now we are on my screen. And in this video, I am going to create an amazing integration between Google Sheets and Airtable with the help of Pabbly Connect, wherein whenever any new row is updated to my spreadsheet, it will automatically get created as a record in my Airtable base. So we all know that there is no native integration between Google Sheets and Airtable. So I took help of Pabbly Connect to successfully build up this automation. And now I'll give you guys a quick demo of how this workflow that I have created with the help of Pabbly Connect work. This is Google form that I have created for the webinar registration, and this is the sheet that I have created for my webinar registration responses, and this is the webinar base that I have created in my Airtable account. Now, as we all know that there is a native integration between Google Forms and Google Sheets, so I just attached the Google form that I have created in my website so that whenever any new person fills up my form, the details automatically get added as a row in my Google spreadsheet, and as soon as there is a new row added in my Google spreadsheet, it automatically get created as a record in this webinar base that I have created on my Airtable account. So now I'll just quickly fill up this form, and here you can see I have successfully filled up the test details. The name I have filled as dummy user, email ID as dummy@pabblydudes.com, organization as Pabbly, and phone number as this, and city as Indore. Now I'll just click on this submit button, and you can see my form is submitted successfully. Now I'll go back to this spreadsheet that I had created, and we can see a new row is added to my sheet. This means that as soon as a new row is added to my spreadsheet, the details will automatically get posted in the webinar base that I have created in my Airtable account. And you can see here, these are the new details that got logged in here. This means that my workflow is running successfully. Now this was simple 2 steps in which I have successfully created this automation, and now I'll show you guys how I created this automation. To create this amazing automation, you just have to go on the new tab and type in pabbly.com/connect and tap on enter, and then you will land on this landing page of Pabbly Connect, wherein on this top right corner here you get 2 options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are a new user, then you should just click on this sign up free button and create your free account. And for your information, let me tell you that Pabbly Connect gives every new user 100 free tasks every month to explore our application and create such beautiful automations. And if you are an existing user, you just have to click on this sign in button. Now, being an existing user, I'll just simply click on this sign in button. But before clicking on this button, let me share in brief the detail about Pabbly's Facebook community. Pabbly has an amazing Facebook community of more than 22,000 subscribers, wherein individuals post their doubts and ask their queries, which are in return answered by our experts. So if you also want to be part of such an amazing community, then for you, I have attached a link of our Facebook community in the description box of this video. You can find the link there and join our community. So now I'll just simply click on this sign in button. And you can see I have landed on this all apps page of Pabbly, where Pabbly has 7 amazing powerful apps. But today we will be using Pabbly Connect, so I'll just click on this access now button in this Pabbly Connect's box, and then I will land on this dashboard of Pabbly Connect, wherein on this top right corner you can see this create workflow button is here. By clicking on this, you can start creating your workflow, and also on this left end here you can see this is the plus button through which I can create multiple folders. You can see I have created multiple folders. Just like this, you can also create folders to save your workflow in the particular folders and stay organized. Now I'll just click on this create workflow button, and you can see these 2 different options appear in front of me. The first one is our new beta version and the second one is our classic version. You can use any one of them to create your workflow, but today I will use this classic option. For this, I just have to click on this select button, and then you can see as soon as I clicked on the select button of classic workflow, this dialog box appears right in front of me. Now before proceeding further, I would like to give a meaningful name to my workflow as sync webinar registrants from Google Sheets to Airtable, and from this select folder option here I can choose in which folder I want to save my workflow. And now I'll click on this create button, and you can see our workflow is created successfully. And then these two most important boxes come in front of us. First one is trigger and the other one is action. Trigger says whenever this happens, action says do this. To help you furthermore understand these two principles on which our whole workflow is going to be based on, let me first discuss my objective for today's video. So for today, what I want is that whenever a new row is added to my Google Sheets that I have created, that same detail of a new lead will automatically get created as a record in the base that I have created in my Airtable account. So for this, the trigger application that I will choose for today will be Google Sheets, and the trigger event after which I want my workflow to trigger is whenever a new row is added or updated on my spreadsheet. So I have selected my trigger event. Now the action that I want to happen today is that whenever a new row is added to my spreadsheet, I want that a new record is created on Airtable. So my action app will be Airtable and my action event will be create a new record. And as we all know that there is no native integration between Google Sheets and Airtable, so to connect both of them with each other, I have took help of Pabbly Connect. Now first I will connect my trigger application with Pabbly Connect. For this, you can see this is the webhook URL Pabbly Connect gave us. Now I just have to click on this copy button, and now I have to follow these following steps to connect my webhook with Google Sheets. If you want to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to follow these following steps and you can easily connect your spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. But for now, I'll show you directly. For this, you just have to go on the Google Sheet that you have created, and now you just have to click on this extension option here. From here, you have to click on this get add-ons. And you can see Google Marketplace is now in front of us. Now we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks, and then you can simply install Pabbly Connect webhook from here to your PC. But as I have already installed it in my PC, so you can see when I'll click on this extension button, if I already have Pabbly Connect webhook installed on my PC, same option will appear right here. Now to connect Google Spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, we have to click on this initial setup, and here I have these two boxes that I will fill now. First one is the webhook URL, so I will paste the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect right here. And for this trigger column, if I want Pabbly Connect to receive data till this column F, so I'll choose this column F as my trigger column. But if I don't want to send the details that I have in this F column and I want Pabbly Connect to only receive data till this E column, then my trigger column will be E. Now I'll just simply click on this submit, and you can see the setup is configured successfully. Now I'll send test to see if Pabbly Connect receives data from here or not, and you can see test data is sent successfully. Now I'll go back to the Pabbly Connect and see if Pabbly Connect has received any response or not, and you can see Pabbly Connect has successfully received the response. This is the name of the lead, this is the email of the lead, and this is the city of the lead. And you can see Pabbly Connect has successfully received the test response. This means that our first step of integration is working all right. And now our first step trigger is connected successfully with Pabbly Connect. Now I'll connect this Airtable with Pabbly Connect. For this, you just have to click on this connect button, and you can see these two options appear in front of us: add new connection and select existing connection. If you have already connected your Airtable account with Pabbly Connect, then you have to click on the second option, select existing connection. But if you have not connected your account with Pabbly Connect, then you simply have to click on this add new connection. For now, I'll click on this add new connection button. Now I'll simply click on this connect with Airtable button. And here you can see, as I have already logged in my Airtable account, so Pabbly Connect has detected it. Now I'll just click on this grant access button, and you can see my account is successfully authorized. Now I have to fill up these following fields to successfully connect my account with Pabbly Connect. For base name, you can see this was the name of my base, webinar base. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and from here I will search my base as webinar base, and this was the base that I have created for today's video. So I'll just select this, and now this is the name of the table, as I had only created a single table in my base, so Pabbly Connect had detected that table. And you can see, to fill up the following fields of name, email, phone number and organization, I can read here the text is saying enter text or map data. This means that I can fill up these following fields in two different ways. First one is I can enter the name manually like this, or the second one is I can take help of mapping to fill up these fields. So we use mapping when we want our data to change automatically without our manual interference. In mapping, we can map here the data that we have received in our previous step here as response. So you can see this was the response that I have received in my previous trigger step. So this was the name of the organization, this was the name, and this was the email, and this was the city. We know that different persons will be filling up the form that I have attached on my website. So if I'll enter these details manually, then the fields will not change automatically if I have entered the data manually. But if I want these fields to change automatically with every time the new data received, so for this we will take help of mapping. In mapping, we will just go to the response that we have received in our previous step, and from here I can also search the data, as in this field I want to fill up the name of the lead that we have received in the previous step. So I'll just enter name, and this was the name of the lead, so I have selected it from here. And for email, I will search again email, so this was the email that we have received, so I have mapped it here. And for phone number, I will simply search phone, so this was the number that we have received in our previous step. And for organization, I will simply search organization, and this was the organization, so I'll simply select it here. And for city, I will again search as city, and this was the city that our lead has provided us. So now you can see I have completely filled up all these following details. Now I just have to click on this save and send test request button. And as soon as I have clicked on this save and send test request button, you can see we have received a new response, and you can see these are the details that we have just filled. This was the name, this was the email ID, and this was the phone number, this was the name of organization, and this was the city. Now this means that the second step of our integration is also working all good. Now I'll go back to the form that I had created, and I'll fill it up to check if the details get filled automatically in the webinar base that I have created on my Airtable account or not. So now this was the form that I had created. Now I'll just simply copy responder link again, paste this link on the new tab, and I'll open up this, and now I'll quickly fill up the details. And here you can see I have successfully filled up the details. The name I have filled as testing user 2, email I have filled as testing@pabblytools.com, organization I have filled as Magnet Brains, phone number I have filled as this, and the city I have filled as Bhopal. Now I'll click on this submit button, and you can see our form is submitted successfully. Now I'll go to the spreadsheet. A new testing user 2 is added, and the email as testing@pabblytools.com, organization name as Magnet Brains, this was the number, and our city was Bhopal. Now I'll go to the Airtable account that I had created and check if a new record is created on the base or not. So this was the webinar base, and here you can see a new record is created successfully in this base. This means that our integration and automation is working smoothly. So here you can see I have completely integrated these two different apps which had no native integration between them with the help of Pabbly Connect. And in just simple 2 steps, I have created a beautiful automation in which whenever a new row is updated to my Google Sheets, a record is automatically get created on the Airtable account. So this is how you can also create such amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So thank you for watching the video. If you liked this video, then please consider subscribing to Pabbly's YouTube channel. Thank you. Not only these applications, you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit us at this given website here. Also, if you like this video, then please consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this video with our friends. Thank you.